Whatever you're facing, remember the battle is not yours, it's the Lord's. So give it over to Him. Like that song lyric, He walks with me and He talks with me. He tells me I am His own, and the love we share as we tarry there, none other has ever known. I want to share really briefly about like the intimacy of God. And this is such a funny example, but it's a reminder of how close He is to us, how much He loves us. Really briefly, years ago, we were on vacation. We were in the Caribbean, and I was at this nature park when I saw a hummingbird, but I didn't have the right camera. And hummingbirds are really fast, so the image came out blurry. And I said, that's okay, I'll go back another time. But when it was time to go for the next vacation, we weren't going to that part of the island. And I thought, oh, I'm not going to see the hummingbirds. I'm so upset. But when we pulled into the port, my dad suddenly stopped. We were out on the sidewalk. We had just gotten off the boat. And he said, shh, don't move. Right in front of us was a little hummingbird. And I said, look at God bringing that little bird right there. And I didn't even see it. My dad pointed it out to me. The amazing power of God. Like when two or more we touch an agreement for each other's needs. So recently, I was on the train and I saw a groundhog. And it was just so funny. The funniest little thing to see him standing up, like he was just staring off into the distance. And I thought, oh, that's hilarious. I hope I see him again. A few days later, there's my dad. We're on the train. He said, no, actually, we were on the platform. He said, look at that over there. That groundhog is running. He said, what is it? He didn't even know what it was at first. He said, what is that thing over? I said, that's a groundhog, Daddy. But I realized that our daddy had brought another groundhog. Those little tiny things that remind us that God is there. His presence is always right there with us. Whatever you're facing today, whatever it looks like, whatever sign you need, that confirmation, we touch an agreement for your needs. Know that God has you. You confidently hold on to Him and don't walk away regardless of what they say or do. These are a very alarming times, stranger danger, the conflicts that we're seeing on the news, on the streets. Some people that have like street ministries too, where so many people, it's like demons are trying to come up, they're trying to disrupt things, but God has us. So always invite God and put God in the middle. But remember too, delayed is not denied. You don't have to worry. God does amazing things, exceedingly abundantly above. And a reminder too, if He removes something, He's going to replace it. He got to go with something better. So be brave and courageous. We touch an agreement for your needs. Again, that reminder, delayed is not denied. Don't go by what it looks like. If God removes a thing, He will make it better. Let Him step in. Have thine own way, Lord. Have thine own way. Don't walk away when you see what He says and what He does. Hold on to me and keep singing.